back, commentary number 26. We've gone back to Black Ops. Boo! 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 Get that shit out of here! You guys can tell how much I love this game. Anyway, we got some gameplay for one of my subscribers, Ford3984, and I'm gonna assume that's your birthday, because there's no other reason to put these random fucking numbers at the end of your goddamn name, right? So we're gonna just assume that's your birthday. Anyway, Ford C3PO R2D2 90210, whatever the fuck. He got some gameplay for us from Domination on the campfire. You know, I call this motherfucker campfire. Obviously, this is one of the most popular maps. It's small enough that you could get a ton of kills and a lot of action, but it's a little bit bigger than Nuketown. I mean, let's face it, Nuketown is one bad spawn away from 30 kills or 30 deaths. I love how your fucking teammates are just sitting around you, not fucking helping you capture that flag, man. They at least save your ass when you're getting shot, but that's what I like to see. That's some pro shit right there. Capture those fucking flags while your teammates stare at that shit and don't do a goddamn thing, man. Look at this motherfucker. Major League Camper. Look at that son of a bitch. You know, and I don't know if you noticed, I know people complain about Ghost and all. That motherfucker didn't have Ghost. He was just sitting there with his little flak jacket, his fucking Ninja Turtle outfit, and he was camping his ass off. And as much as people want to complain about Ghost, my beef is more with the corner campers like that motherfucker. You know, it's not so much Ghost. I mean, Ghost, you know, some people use Ghost to get around the maps and stuff like that. I used it all the time, just so I wanted to finish the fucking challenge for that shit. But you want to avoid your teammates sometimes. Sometimes you're just like, man, get the fuck away from me. I don't need you guys all up in my shit. So you want to use Ghost. But people who corner camp, obviously, look at this motherfucker, Dolphin Dime. People who corner camp are going to use, son of a bitch, man. That shit right there was some hit detection. 2 bullets, forget that motherfucker doesn't die. But people will corner camp regardless of the perk. It's just the corner campers find Ghost the most preferential. Look at this motherfucker, goddamn YouTuber. It's just, Jesus Christ, man. There's all kinds of action. Now you got stabbed by this Ninja Turtle. Probably like Raphael or some shit like that. But I mean, people are going to corner camp regardless of the perk. And you know, the one argument that I've heard from somebody that says why they can't stand Ghost comes from Fountain of Youth. He was, goddamn, just, you know, I think it's time to go on a fucking rant about Flak Jacket. I'm about to go on a fucking rant about that shit in a second, man. But anyway, the one... That was a nice grenade right there. I can't even get to my fucking points, but that right there was a pro grenade. I don't know if I'm not mistaken, that lookout tower right there, there's no roof on that motherfucker, right? I mean, if you were to throw that grenade straight up, it'll go right through the roof, wouldn't kill that bastard. He nailed the windowsill and got that shit in there, man. That shit was a perfect fucking throw right there. But anyway, get back to my fucking points. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm talking like in the past and shit like that. I'm trying to bring up all these old points. Fountain of Youth brought up the old point that in all the other Call of Duty games, Cold-Blooded, Ghost, UAV Jammer, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it was always in the same category as stopping power. So if you wanted to avoid radar, you had to sacrifice the stopping power of your gun. In this game, with no stopping power, Ghost is just as powerful as every other perk. So yes, you can hide like a motherfucker, but in this game, hit detection is so bad that stopping power doesn't really fucking matter. But anyway, getting back to some of my other points, I've seen like how many fucking flak jacket motherfuckers in here? Now I call them Ninja Turtles, because if you look at them, all they need is some green face paint, and they look exactly like Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael. Hopefully people are old enough to know what the fuck the Ninja Turtles are. I know they keep bringing out like sequels and respawns of that stupid shit, but Ninja Turtles were the shit back in the day, for anybody that wants to know, man. Remember Shredder and Bebop, Rocksteady, all that good shit, but that motherfucker right there. But this is my problem with Flak Jacket. Now, you know, the first thing I noticed, you guys had flags, 9 teams are getting dominated. You got some shitty ass teammates. What the fuck is that, Eagles? That shit was like eagles in front of the goddamn man. It reminds me of like Assassin's Creed and shit like that. I was just playing Assassin's Creed. So every time I was climbing up those fucking buildings, it was goddamn eagles. But that's another story. If anyone wants to send me some Assassin's Creed footage, I'd love to rant about that game, because that was a fun game. But, like I was saying about Flak Jacket, the biggest problem that I have with Flak Jacket is the explosions they can't survive. Now look, Modern Warfare 2 fucked everything up with Danger Close, one-man army, noob tube. That shit annoyed the fuck out of everybody. So Trav Drivers had to go out and say, you know what, we need something to protect people from explosions. It's understandable, because in this fucking game, the Claymores, they kill you before you even hear the click. The goddamn RCXD cards get spammed like a motherfucker. I mean, you see more RCXD cards than fucking Nigerian lottery emails. You know what I'm talking about? You ever seen those fucking Nigerian lottery emails? It's like, you won 2 million goat teeth. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. You ain't even know John Smith from Kenya and all that bullshit. But this fucking game spams the explosion, so they came up with Flak Jacket. My big problem with that shit is the RPGs. Listen, RPGs blow up tanks, they blow up helicopters, they blow up whole fucking buildings. You mean to tell me that little stupid ass jacket and fucking short bus helmet is gonna make you survive an RPG? Hell no, it ain't gonna make you survive an RPG. Listen, if you get hit with an RPG, you're gone. Now, I'm not just talking dead, I'm talking incinerate like a motherfucker. RPGs blow you up regardless of what you're wearing. No little jacket is gonna protect your ass. And I see, and even Ford, he got the flak jacket on too. But no jacket is gonna protect you from an RPG. But in this game, they allow you to survive direct hits with RPGs. Now granted, there's a whole bunch of bullshit in this game that we know. Obviously, it's a video game. It's not realistic. You respawn after you fucking die. It's a whole bunch of stupid shit. But in this game, there is more illogical bullshit that I've ever seen in a Call of Duty game, besides the fact that you can, you know, rewind all your, or reload all your goddamn noob tubes in Modern Warfare 2 one-man army. But in this game, you call it a walkie-talkie like you just saw. He had 2 choppers, right? He called a walkie-talkie and all of a sudden he's in the chopper. How the fuck does a walkie-talkie make you get into a goddamn chopper? At least in Modern Warfare 2, you used a laptop. In theory, 5 years from now when Modern Warfare 2 was supposed to take place, you could use a laptop to control a gun on an AC-130. In theory. You know what I mean? And this motherfucker, calling in a walkie-talkie isn't automatically gonna make you pilot a gunship. You know what the fuck I mean? I mean, this is some bullshit in this goddamn game. Besides, of course, obviously the RCXD card. But the flak jacket thing pisses me off. Now, granted, they needed something like that because of the explosions. I mean, people were pissed off in Modern Warfare 2 with all that goddamn one-man army, danger close, and all that other bullshit. But this game, man, flak jacket is so far beyond the realm of realism. The fact that you can survive a goddamn RPG, yet a fucking knife throw from across the map that hits 3 fucking walls and the handle falls on your pinky toe will kill you. How the fuck does that happen? I mean, you mean to tell me I can survive an RPG to the fucking face, but a knife that hits me in my kneecap kills me? Come on, man. Come on. I mean, we talk about realism, that's just beyond unbalanced. I mean, give me a break with these fucking knife throws and shit like that, man. So anyway, I think I've ranted long enough in this motherfucker. Let's talk about Ford's gameplay. He's doing some ass kicking here on the campfire, and somehow he picked up a gun with a goddamn skull reticule. What do you call these shits, man? Always fuck that word up. Reticule? Crosshair. We'll call it fucking crosshair. I always fuck that word. Is there a word you always fuck up? That's the word that I always fuck up. I always fuck that word up, so I'm not calling that shit no more, man. Crosshair. Man, he picked up this stupid piece of shit. And I just noticed your team is dominating. I was ranting for so fucking long that your team didn't capture shit before. Now all of a sudden they got all 3 fucking flags. How the fuck did they do that? I mean, did somebody like say, oh shit, I need some points up in this motherfucker? Must have been that Ninja Turtles camping in the corner. Anyway, so I noticed you have, there's more eagles and shit. So I noticed you have like 2 choppers. Now the 2 choppers really don't make sense to me. I mean, I think the most common set is the chopper gunner and the dogs. So obviously the dogs chase people out of the buildings and you can shoot them with that goddamn chopper gunner. That always seems to be the most popular combination. So plus for choppers, one thing we have back-to-back choppers, if they shoot one down, like they sound like they're doing right here, yep, they got this one. If you call on the second one, chances are they're going to shoot that motherfucker out the sky just as well. So you kind of lose both choppers if they shoot their shits out the sky. But this game's coming to a close, so naturally he has to call in all his goddamn air support. So if you're lucky, they'll shoot this motherfucker out the sky because I think you still have a Blackbird in tow, right? If I'm not mistaken, maybe you called it in. I wasn't paying attention. I was ranting too fucking much about goddamn flak jacket and all this stupid shit in this goddamn game. But I see this game's coming to a close. This is a pretty good ass kicking, I will say that. I mean, for having a team that all of a sudden didn't want to capture flags, now all of a sudden they captured every fucking flag, you handed out a major ass whooping. So, let's get into my usual. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. Go check out Ford's C3PO 90210 8542, whatever the fuck his name is. That's a nice score, 52 and 5. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next F5 commentary video.